Hey guys, welcome for the first time to Let's Play SimCity. Okay, so let's just jump straight in. I've selected, I'm not sure what the region was called to be honest. I've called it Alfheim. We're going to be the mayor of Elmgrove with a population of 0 and simoleons totaling 50,000. So, let's see. So I've played this game for about 20 hours so far according to Origin, and oh hang on, isn't this the one Sips has got? I didn't even realise actually. I just basically selected it on what was actually available, such as coal and oil and such. Alright, well, bit of a coincidence. Okay, so the reason I've selected this one is because it's got a little bit of water here on the edge, and based on my experiences, let me see here. Where's the water map? Here it is, water table map. So as you can see, there's a great amount of water, but apparently cities with little bits of water, such as here, actually have infinite water. And in my experience, as I keep seeing, getting water is not exactly a very easy thing to do unless you've got infinite. So that's why I'm going with this. So let's see, we've got the wind is blowing sort of north from my direction that I'm looking. So my residential will probably want to be down the bottom here. Now from the resource things we just looked at, the oil map, there's quite a lot of oil in the centre here. In fact, there's quite a lot of oil everywhere. There's a lot of coal in the centre, and there's a little bit of ore surrounding those areas, but I think what I'm going to be starting with is oil, because oil is quite a good resource to use. So let's get building. Right, so let's start with low density. What I like to do is, I don't really like to use curved roads. I mean, it looks nice, but you don't really get all that much sort of real estate, basically. Right, so let's just... Oop, I don't want like that bridge thing there. There we go, let's clip it onto there, bring it over. Right, so I haven't really done much of an intro here. So I'm MizuhoChan. I know my YouTube thing is Anderson, but at this point it's a bit late to change it. I usually go by MizuhoChan. And I'm going to be playing SimCity if it's not immediately apparent. Oh god. So yeah, let's start by doing some residential. Okay, so I'm really not very good at intros. I don't know why, I've just tried to start one. Basically, I enjoy SimCity. I've got SimCity. I didn't buy the digital deluxe version, I'd just like to mention, because that's something like 60 odd pounds. And 60 quid is not something I'm prepared to spend even for SimCity. I mean, I paid like 41 quid for this from Greenman Gaming. Sponsor! And yeah, even that was quite a lot considering most games are not that much. But it's SimCity, I enjoy SimCity. I've got the original on the SNES, and I've played SimCity 2000, and it's just a really fun game. So that's what I'm doing. So what we need to do first, I think, is we need to get our town hall up and running. So we need working power and working water. Okay, so in that case, let's get the water tower up and running. Let's just put that in this sort of abundant water source. And for power, I think we should go with wind, just to begin with. Right, wind is not going to pollute all that much, so I think I'll just put that on the corner here. So we are spending money, and we have a deficit. Do we not have any wind? Ah, we're hiring, of course. I haven't played this in a couple of days, so if I seem a bit noobish, that would be the reason why. So what's this? Welcome to your new wind power plant. Yeah, I don't really need any more turbines just yet. Good water. Good to know. So we've got plenty of trees. You can cut down trees pretty much just by placing things, though, can't you? Yeah. No reason to cut them down manually. Why do these roads look different? What kind of road is this? It's a low density street. I'm not sure why they look different. Maybe it's just the sunlight? Very strange. So actually, I'd just like to mention this in case I'm a bit of a noob. It's something that maybe happens at some point. Just before I started the game actually, it updated, so I'm not sure what was new in that update. I'd just like to mention that. I think I'll just erase that. Put some commercial in there. Because you want to sort of smatter your commercial all around your residential districts. Simply because if there aren't any decent shops near the places that you've got, they will complain quite a lot. We want some power. We'll get to work in the power plant and you'll have some. There you go. Pump some out. Ah, it's not actually turning. We do have wind, don't we? Ah, there you go. 2 megawatts excess. Good. So you can see that coming up here. Let's follow it along. So we're powering the roads. It's going up here. Up some more. And we're powering the houses. So good. So we have started powering. And we're earning slight amounts of cash. Right. So what I want to do now, in fact actually I want to speed the game up slightly. I don't think cheetah speed is working again. Yeah. It's just llama speed so far. Still. So what I think I'll do is... I don't want to put it straight on this guideline here, because I think this size thing here is what the industrial will eventually take up. So I want to go along slightly. For some reason that seems a bit bent to me. Although no. That is quite straight here. So let's put some industrial in there. Apparently I can't put it on the very edge of that, but that's fine. So we're planning for the end game already. Well, I am. To be honest, what I could do at the moment is just put little roads in here and have it sort of go up the sides of the roads as well, and then later on destroy them. But I think that's fine for the moment. Actually, I'll need 7 factories to start off with, so I should probably... In fact, I'll just go along that snap point there. put that in there as well. Yeah, that's good. I like that. That should make 7 factories minimum. So I'm not doing too great on the money front, but it's not too bad. So we're making sewage now. So now I have to figure out what I'm going to pollute. And I think I'm going to pollute just up here, since I can't actually shove any industrial there. So we'll have a lot of poop coming along this road here. There we go, there it goes. Go poop, go! So we've got sewage, we've got power, we've got water. So that's pretty much the things we need straight away. Now, since we've got all the power and the water, we can build our town hall. So where are we going to place that? That's a pretty good question. Where would be good? I'm thinking possibly along the main avenue here. That's another reason why I chose this city actually, because it's got an avenue that has 2 exit points. It's just a really good city to start with, really. I checked out the first region first, but all of those cities seemed quite terrible in comparison, because the ones that had water didn't actually have any natural resources, whereas this has actually got all, well, every type of resource, which is definitely why I'm using it to start with. So let's place this just sort of close-ish. Yeah, I can't get it in there. In fact, I think I'll just place it on the corner here. I can always move it later. It's free to place, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Congratulations! Congratulations, Mayor! Your hard work has paid off! Thank you! Name your city. MizuhoBurg. Because that's me, I'm Mizuho. And we're going to be a burg, apparently. I just made that up on the spot, but it's fine. This is quite a nice area. It's got the mountains over there. Got a mountain here, mountain there. In fact, we're pretty much surrounded by mountains. But we've also got this nice river here. So we can actually get a bit of a trade port and ferry and whatnot in here as well. So we'll be doing that later. So what are we losing? Right, we need more commercial, it would appear. What I think I'll do is I'll zone off a couple more of these areas. Put some commercial in. Pretty much straight down the sides. Put some down the bottom here, and I'll shove residential in the rest of it. Oop. Oh no, never mind. Apparently I can't get that sort of symmetrical. Unless I can get rid of that little bit. Ooh, I can. I like symmetry. Sort of. Apparently I don't like it on this square here, but that's fine. Steady flow of water here, no problems. Good to hear, Mr. Tunak. It's also good to hear that there are great places to shop. Because we've got like a lazy llama lunch in here. You're quite correct. Llama is quite lazy. Because if I switch between 2 and 3 here, you can see no difference whatsoever. So we've got quite a lot of commercial popping up. Apparently just one business here. We've got 3 businesses. That's quite good. and quite a lot down this area. So how are we doing now? Not enough freight consumers. Commercial. Zone more commercial or build a trade depot. Well, I've put quite a lot down. They just need to hire some workers. Why are they already demanding medium wealth? That was really quick. So there's a little bit of an issue here. We've got a corner of a mountain, which means we can't really place any roads there. I mean, we can if we use some arcing roads. That'll go through 2 houses. Let's try a little bit more of a curve here. There we go, that only goes through 1 house. I don't know why I want to do that, but we'll see if I can zone any residential. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad. And in fact, I should actually zone residential pretty much here as well. Why does that keep... Alright, I can't apparently I can't do it here. Yeah, there is a little bit of a hill here, isn't there? Kind of irritating, but never mind. So we're making quite a lot of money here. We're making 1,158 simoleons per hour. So that's pretty good. We're spending 200 on government. We should probably get some waste disposal up and running, and then try and get all the different utilities such as fire, health and police. Education can wait. Transportation, yeah, they can all wait for the moment. In fact, I think I'm just gonna sort of zone out the rest of these here, just into straight lines. I'll just do that and delete this road here. May as well have it nice and symmetrical again, as I mentioned. So let's zone a bit of commercial here, a little bit here, put some residential in the rest. That'll do. So we've got a lot less, well, not a lot less, actually there's a tiny little bit. I was going by a lot less based on this bottom thing down the bottom. the little column in the middle. But that's actually just for the 1 column in this commercial demand based on low wealth. So let's see. So we've got quite a lot of industry here. They're apparently needing places to ship their freight. But with all of this new commercial I've just zoned, that really should help. I don't think I should need any more commercial for the moment. I don't like this little hill that's sort of right on the edge. That seems kind of pointless. It seems designed to punish the person who selects this city to try and do. Although there are quite a lot of maps, cities like that. Same in this corner here. Pretty irritating, but for such a nice map, such as like with this really awesome water and the amount of oil and such you get, I think a couple of sacrifices like those are acceptable. So what I'm going to want to do is hurry up and get this oil underway. So I'm going to need another 12,000 simoleons. So that's why I wanted the 7 industrial buildings, by the way, because you actually need that to begin. I'm not sure why it's not seeing that anymore, but it does need 7 industrial buildings, which is the reason I wanted it. So An oil well will actually pollute the ground. So if I place it down, I'm going to want to have it a little distance away from these residential areas. So I think what I'll do is I'll put the oil map on, get my street, and I'll come out straight. Come out about here. That way I can place it in this top sort of circular oil patch here. Although actually if I delete about that much, should I do that maybe? Yeah, I think I will. I'll delete that. I'll place a little dirt road here. And I'll put the oil well on that little dirt road when I can afford it. So we're earning 2,000 per hour. God damn it, I keep sort of rotating the screen without meaning to. I'm moving the mouse too close to the edge while trying to sort of close these little things here in the corners. Close the little menus. Can we get an oil well? There's so much oil around here. Are you going to lend me the 8 simoleons? The 6,000 simoleons even? That I require? Donut Filling Company. Extrudor Donut Manufacturing. So why don't these donut fillings just ship across to the donut manufacturing? It's already packaged up and ready to go. We need somewhere to ship their freight. Do we not have any donut shops or anything down here? Surely this gas station here could use some donuts. I think there's a guy just standing right there. Ship your donuts down here, you fool. Industrial beauty supplies. Why does a taco filling industry need an oil well? And anyway, hands off my freaking oil. Nobody told you you could dig up your back garden or backyard or whatever you want to call it. So we're at half of our previous commercial demand. I'll place a little bit there and a bit more along here. Yeah, that should probably be enough, I think. It's just demanding some medium wealth now, but they can bugger off. They're not getting any. I'm going to be placing this. There's oil underground and the city isn't doing a fracking thing about it. Petroleum, because what is the world going to run on? The sun? Well, it could, if I got some solar panels. In fact, let me see. Solar power. It doesn't really produce all that much, does it? Whereas if I get an oil power plant, it produces 150 megawatts. And given the amount of oil that the city's got, I think we can afford to do that. So we're pretty much just waiting to hire people into the oil well. I'm just going to pour some delicious diluted orange into my glass while I wait. Aha! So we've got some workers now. So, now that we've got that, how much is the oil one? 27k. So we're only getting 100 barrels per day. 96 month supply. Come on, we can do better than that, can't we? 150. That's slightly better. How about we increase production even more? Chop chop, losers. We've got oil to produce. Okay, so let's check our demand. So the commercial we just plunked down, or plopped down as the game likes to call it. Ooh, there's an ice cream place. Simoleon ice cream. Delicious. Froyo Foyo. Froyo Foyo. We're making lots of sales, I'll say. We've got quite a lot of people here. You've got Georgina Watkins. She came from Froyo Foyo to go to there. Aha, here's a bagel place. Surely these can get donuts in as well. Fresh bagels. So the donut places should have quite a lot of places to ship their freight now. There you go. Freight is selling really well. Business is good. Sounds good to know. Right, so let's see. We got a bit more commercial down here. What's this? Build more factories. Bugger off. I'll build more factories if and when I want to. It's my city and I'll do what I want to. Do what I want to. So we've got demand for medium wealth residential. Let's check out the land value. Right, so this wind power plant is ruining the value slightly. And these are ruining it quite a lot. But to be honest, the first thing that I want to do is get my oil power station up and running. So I'm just going to make a little dirt road to the main road because my industry is going up at the top here. So I'll just come off here. Let's go right along. Right. So what I think I want to do is oh, what's this? Health. Injured Sims! I think I'm going to just take out a bond for the moment, just so I can do things in this video. I'll probably leave the game on a little bit during videos to earn a bit of money, but for the moment I'll just take out this bond. Normally I wouldn't, but I'm trying to get some stuff done really. So I think I'm going to place it down in the corner here, because it won't fit anywhere here, although I am going to be getting rid of this power station. In fact, if I plop down the oil power station, let me see. Would it be good to have it next to the avenue? Well, actually, what I think I'd like to do is get an avenue coming out a little bit as well, so I can do streetcars later. As a result, I think I'll delete just that and plop down the oil power plant just on the corner here. Right, so I don't want to delete that. Okay, so we are accepting local crude oil deliveries, and we've got plenty of barrels, likely delivered from the oil well. Although actually, maybe it just starts with it. Could be. So let's get just any sort of street for the moment. So therefore they can go up and around. Okay, so once we've got these up and running, we're going to delete this wind power plant. It's a bit of a waste of money. It's only 8,000 simoleons, it's not too expensive. But we've got a lot of excess once we actually get some workers working in there. So we need a lot more industrial apparently as well. Come on, let's get to work. Snap, snap, chop, chop. Snappity chop snaps. Come on, we haven't even got anything being consumed there. It's clearly full to the brim. So it's draining 856 simoleons per hour. Let me see. How's this going? We're pumping 1.2 kilogallons per hour. This is the industry area, however, so the ground pollution that it is producing isn't all that much of a concern. Aha! So we're powering the city. So if I now go down here, I can delete the power plant. What do you want? 2,500 residents, reward 5,000 simoleons. Yes, please. There's no need to expand too quickly though. I don't want to go too fast on this city. Normally I do go pretty fast, but this time I want to take my time and sort of plan things out properly. So we've got my oil power plant and my oil well, which will be refilling it, which is correct, but we're getting pretty close to the maximum storage capacity. So we're going to want to sell that. So we're going to need a trade depot. Now, from my previous experience with my other cities, I know for a fact that a trade depot will reduce the land value around it. Well, therefore, I'm going to want to... actually, what I think I want to do is have this on an avenue as well. So if I get a medium density, right, oh hang on, that doesn't seem right. Right, so if I bring that out like that, or maybe I could just go to here, because that's quite a lot of money. Yeah, I'll just bring it out a little bit. I basically just want the trade depot to be on a little bit of avenue. Then again, if I placed it here, it's a lot better than placing it here. Although, no, I'm going to expand it, definitely, so that probably doesn't make much of a difference. Because you've got to actually add the crude oil storage, so I'll simply place it there to begin with. And let's just plop the sign down upon the top. Excellent. So now all we have to do is manage the global and export it for 9,000 simoleons per 1,000 barrels. They were hired pretty quickly. Right. So we've got an avenue here. I think what we want to do with that is we want to bring that... Right, there we go. Connect that up to there. And then... If I delete these and sort of hook them up here. Roads overlap. That's too far. Let's connect that to that and that to that. There we go. So it's very close to the main avenue, but it's not actually on the main avenue. Which means the main traffic influx will be along this avenue here, which I can upgrade later. And I can upgrade this road to high density, because everyone's going to want to go along this road in order to get to work. So let's just put it at medium for the moment, I think. So we're building factories, we've got plenty of business. We do need a clinic, but I just don't have enough money at the moment, so I think this is a good stopping point. I've made a pretty good start to my city here. I think I'm just... Ooh, what was that? What is that? I think this means that it's simply hiring people, or that there's an injured person. Yeah, that looks like an injury in fact. Anyway, I think this, like I said, I think this is a good stopping point, and I'm going to sort of leave it on for a little bit, just to build up a nice supply of money so we can do some stuff in the next episode. So until then, actually I may place down the clinic just so they'll stop whining. Let me just see, where should I place the clinic? I think having good coverage is a necessary thing. I think I'll place it in this square here. Yeah, it's basically in the middle. So what I'll do is I'll place the clinic down in the middle here, just like between episodes, and that's pretty much all I'll do while I earn some cash, some million dollars. So that's the plan. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be doing a few more episodes because this is my first serious attempt to actually plan out and get a very good city up and running. I will be probably claiming the other cities in the area, but for the moment I'm just going to be sort of focusing on this one. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Oh, actually I can plop it down now. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And until then, bye for now.